Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Again, I'm your host, Keisha Lancelin. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. In this segment, we're going to talk about something that I know more than a few of you have thought about. How do you get rid of some of those subscriptions? Well, I'm here with Guy Marion, and we're going to talk about Chargebee. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Keisha. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. Well, okay, let's start at the beginning. Click to cancel. What is that, and how do consumers, get the best benefit?
Yeah, so the U.S. Federal Trade Commission, FTC, recently launched the click to cancel or released the new click to cancel rule. And what this is it updated a previous, what was called the negative option rule, which was a lighter weight version that made it more critical for merchants or vendors who sell subscriptions to make it easier for consumers to opt out effectively. The click to cancel simplifies this even further, and it basically helps consumers ensure that if they are signing up for a subscription online as easily as most services make it, that they can just as easily cancel online.
Oh, okay, excellent. Because a gazillion of us out here have subscriptions that we don't even remember. Things that we have signed up for ages ago that we don't use anymore, don't need anymore. And sometimes it's, costing us money. It's, there's a, automatic withdrawal of some sort. So for those type of things, now we have a way to an easier way to get out of it.
Yeah, exactly. So some of the provisions are that when you sign up for a subscription, the vendor should make it very clear for you that that in the same way you sign up, that you're able to cancel to stop a feature. There should be no misrepresentation. You're not going to be required to have to make a phone call or go through like an endless chat. If you can sign up online, the business does need to provide a way for you to cancel online with a simple one-click mechanism. This is a big change. Many in the industry would say this was a long time coming. It's been building up over years, actually, with pockets of the US and the world, putting in place more and more protections for consumers to avoid getting auto-renewed over and over. But this was a big change.
This is a big change. It's huge. So in terms of when we can, do this, has it already taken effect? Are we already has the transition period ended?
Yeah, so this was launched on the October 16th of this year, 2024. Vendors have I believe it's 1 year to comply with this. So they have to have this fully in place by mid next year. But in the meantime, subscription vendors are moving quickly towards making it, for those who weren't already, and many subscription services do now, make it easy to be able to click cancel online just as they could sign up a new customer online.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so is Chargebee a place where we could learn more or get, all the information that we need for these type of changes?
Yeah, absolutely. So Chargebee is a full subscription management platform. So we do provide not just retention and cancellation, but also invoicing and financial invoicing, billing, subscription management for a broad range of both consumer and B2B subscriptions. And on our platform, we provide a good amount of content that supports merchants who are ensuring they're complying with FTC as they're, building their subscription businesses and services.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, then you got to close us out with your website. I want our, viewers to know that there's a place that they can go and learn more and connect with perhaps, Chargebee so that they can get themselves in line.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually started the service that is now the cancellation service at Chargebee. We have a blog, Chargebee, so charge charge a credit card, be like a buzzing bee.com/blog. And on there you can search for FTC and there's information on this. But our approach has been make it easy to cancel from many, many years ago. So we actually offer a service for merchants to be able to launch an online cancel flow immediately with one click cancel flow. And we support merchants by providing options and alternatives like offers that a user can accept in lieu of canceling should they choose to do so, but with no complication, no friction, no blocking. So we're both providing compliance and also a backdrop for merchants to retain those customers who maybe would stay for an alternative to the pure cancellation.
Oh my goodness. Gosh, thanks so much for coming on the show and sharing all this information with our viewers. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. Thanks so much, Keisha, for having me.
Absolutely. All right, guys, it doesn't have to be difficult. It's getting a little easier. Please take the opportunity to go to the website and learn a little bit more if, in fact, this pertains to you. And thanks, guys, for tuning into this segment of Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.